topic 3. If everyone in the world disappeared and as far as you knew, you were the last person on Earth, similar to films like The Omega Man or I Am Legend, what would you do? And more importantly, what sort of hijinks would you get up to before you search the world for someone else? So, yeah. So it's similar to that sort of principle. Perhaps think I Am Legend, but minus the zombies.
Vampires, actually.
Then, because that takes the whole element out of vampires. Did you just say they're not fucking vampires?
They ain't
They are
zombies.
more like vampires.
Boom.
Whatever you want to call them, infected. Whatever. They're not. It's an infected film, not a zombie film. Like 28 Days Later or something. Anywho, what did you find so funny then? I don't get it.
Carry on, it's fine. You'll hear it on the recording when you play back. It's alright.
All right, you say so. Yeah. So think that sort of thing, but without the infected.
The threat of death.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you can roam the world and like do like frivolous activities because obviously in a world where there's fucking zombies or vampires or whatever the fuck you want to call them, you're not gonna feel comfortable to be going out and like getting up to mischief and whatnot. So what sort of things would you like to get up to in
Are
such
they never
world?
coming? Are people never coming back, or is it like?
Well, here's the thing with things
don't
like
know.
Omega Man and I Am Legend is that you don't know that there's anybody else. There's a possibility there is. There's a possibility there isn't. Spoilers for both those films. There is. So by the end of it, you will find someone that is in that world. So you're not the last person. So there's maybe like I don't know, a couple of thousand people in your country. Like, but you don't know that. You think you're the only one. So at first you're going to go a bit stir crazy. So it's that sort of scenario.
The first thing
that
I'm going to do
That might
with
want to put you off doing anything too embarrassing.
Yeah.
In case someone does stumble
Yeah, but
upon you.
that's the point. You don't know that at the point. You hope there's other people, but you're just sort of like if you think there are, that you're just sort of presuming because you don't know.
But with my knowledge of like the shit that I'm into and stuff, the first thing I'm gonna do is panic, find somewhere safe to hide, and supplies.
Have a
However-
That is
really
the
dry.
thing you do at first. Yeah.
Yeah. If I was okay, all right. If I was uneducated in the zombie world and like post-apocalyptic world, maybe we could do it on that sense instead, because I'm sure I'd probably like want to rifle through people's houses that I fucking hate and stuff. Like, and
Find all
out
their
their
dirty secrets.
Yes, straight away.
Skeletons in the closet.
Yeah.
But what's to gain? What's to gain? You can't tell them.
Fucking
but it's just for your
self-satisfaction.
own-
Gossip about them at work.
Yeah, but I can be happy
not
that I knew that they were a cunt. Ooh, drop the C-bomb.
It's like you're doing it as much to keep your own sanity because, like I said at first, you don't know that you're not the only person in the world, so you're just like trying to keep yourself sane by like having fun. And
It
fucking
reminds
about
me of the start of 28 Days Later. You know when he goes crazy and he grabs his sodas, but then he finds loads of money, and he obviously pockets loads of money, not knowing that that's actually not gonna be any use to him.
shit. Yeah.
So
Who's he gonna trade that with?
here, Mr. Zombie, I'll pay you
It's
not to eat
basically
me.
a ticket saying I own this amount of gold in some fucking vault somewhere that you're never allowed to see.
Yeah,
It's
pretty much.
more like a promise or like an IOU or a letter of intent. It's not a fucking actual thing that's actually worth monetary, of monetary value.
But he's not thinking that way. He's just thinking, fucking yeah, awesome, like loads of money.
He doesn't know, does he? He's just
No.
woke up, so.
Exactly. So maybe if it was in that sense, then yeah, I'd be going rifling through people's houses. Of course I would.
Gold and diamonds, they don't lose their value.
Yeah.
Well, they would do if you could synthetically make gold, but as is in this world, it doesn't.
You'd hit up the jewelry stores, wouldn't you? But
No,
would
I just
Are you gonna-
really like to go out smashing loads of things.
yeah, that would be well fun.
Just having fun.
Smashing stuff. I think that'd amuse me for a whole day.
Going to like a fucking China
Yeah.
shop or some crap.
Baseball bat and just smash everything.
Well, there's animals, so why don't you go get a bull and actually put them in a china shop or whatever that's saying?
You
it.
go get a
That's a
bull.
one-man job.
No.
Really?
Like I've just found out that I'm the last well, I think I'm the last person on Earth. What am I gonna do? Go fucking wrestle a bull just so I can smash up some plates and potentially die and get.
Yeah,
No.
why not? Yeah, but you might be like on that sort
bored.
of edge where you're thinking you're the last person. You're like, fuck it, you don't really care. You're just gonna go have loads of fun.
You're allowed
Like,
a dog, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think that's
So
customary.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing I'd probably do. I'd probably hit up a zoo and just let the animals out just for shits and giggles. Like go to a safari park and let the lions out or something, or the elephants and shit. That'd be pretty
That
fun.
might backfire later.
Yeah, but they're gonna die. They're gonna die in there. They're probably not gonna be bothered with you. There's plenty of wildlife for them to go fucking capture and eat, like foxes and rabbits and stuff. So let them.
What, like a friggin' like pride of lions is gonna like live off foxes. They're gonna run out of food eventually.
Yeah, but there's no
Okay.
safari park super close to me, so they're probably not gonna be like in my territory. Or I could just.
What about the Black Panther, Nathan?
Yeah, but I'll be alright. Like you be in like a big vehicle or something. They're not going to bother with you, and you can just like if they tried anything, you could shoot them or run them over or whatever. So, but I think it'd be kind of fun. Let the fucking lions out and shit. That'd be cute.
I'd befriend them.
Yeah,
I'd
train them.
befriend them and train them to be my pets. Fuck a dog.
Ride one round
I
like
want a
in
tiger.
like in Far
Yeah,
Cry
good
Primal.
luck with that. Good luck with that.
I'm the tiger whisperer. Didn't you know?
You're the human
Yeah, that-
sandwich. You're getting munched down, shoved down fast.
That is possible.
Well, at least at the end of the day,
That's
I'm the
nice.
last. I'm the last
Yeah.
person in the world.
It's
Like,
a good way to go.
I'd quite happily spend a little time at least trying.
Well, it's just as well that no one will be around to see your shame.
To mock you. Right,
Yeah,
I've got a
fucking
little.
love that. A world like you punks.
I've got a little list that I compiled of a few things. So like what I do is first thing I do is like you I would be like dubious that shit was going to be a problem and kick off. So the first thing I do is go to my nearest military outpost or base and find stuff, because the power stations are autonomous to a certain degree for a set amount of time. So you might have like a week or two before the power turns itself off and shuts itself down. So I would surf the internet and get all the information that I thought I couldn't find in like a library or somewhere like that off the internet and just compile that for as long as I could, and then go to a military base or something and just get loads of fucking dope ass hardware like SA-80s, rocket launchers, grenades, LMGs, just loads of stuff that would scare the shit out of me that I wouldn't know how to use, but it'd be fucking super fun.
That comes back to smashing stuff, blowing stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd definitely go around
Yeah.
shooting things and just breaking stuff. You got to have your fun, ain't you? So
Oh, I know what I'd do. I'd find a way to get. Bear with me. I'd find a way somehow to get to like fucking America, and then then I'd like go to like what's it called? Area
51, yeah.
51.
That was one. That was one
Actually
of mine.
investigate.
That was my last
Oh,
thing
really?
is to go to Area 51 and see what all the
Yeah.
dirty secrets are. But here's the thing, Area 51's probably a cover for somewhere else. Like, but still,
Yeah,
you
but
can
if
go
you're
around.
gonna if you're gonna be
Look at all the
like
places.
the last person and you're going to like these bases and stuff and like wherever they are, I'm like, come on, there's gonna be like key cards and like passwords and shit left somewhere. You'd be able
Here's
to
the
like
thing.
check all the databases.
You might think you're the last human on Earth, but that doesn't mean you're the last intelligent life on Earth. What if they've captured an alien?
I'd befriend an alien, not a tiger.
Exactly.
He can be my
You'd be-
pet.
You
You'd be
get
like-
munched
I'd be
again.
his
You'd be
pet.
his pet or her
Yeah.
pet or its pet or whatever the term is.
As long as there's no
Um,
anal probing, I'm cool with that.
But yeah, you'd be like, well, my planet's not a bother to you. As far as I know, I'm the last person, so there's not going to be any more of me. Let's fucking go and blaze around the universe. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, but
I
I've got
free
really bad
you, so-
motion sickness. Do you reckon like light
but they've
speed
got, like,
counteracts
they'll-
that?
They'll put nanobots in you, so it'll fix you or something. You won't need to worry about it.
Oh, and then like I'm gonna go off on a massive tangent in a minute. So let's just nip it in the bud.
Yeah. So anyway, so what my thing was is I go to a military base, get fucking loaded for bear, and then I'd go and create a stronghold in like a castle or something, or like a lighthouse where nobody could fucking get to me. So I get loaded up there. I'd make sure I've got water, power, and supplies and whatnot. And then after a while, once I realise there's no major threat, I go on like a world tour and check out all like culturally like important landmarks or cool places that I think are cool. Like I go to the fucking Louvre and like draw a moustache on the Mona Lisa or what the fuck ever. There's no one about who gives a shit. Yeah. So I go do like cool stuff like that. See the sights and whatnot. I wouldn't even need to worry about knowing how to fly or get a fucking a boat or anything because I could go through the Channel Tunnel. So I could check out places in Europe and anywhere on that continent. You could go all the way to China and Russia, couldn't you? I think so. I'm not strong. Geography's not my strong point, but I'm pretty sure that's all together. So so then also I'd go around all the places I knew of that had all unreleased films and games and stuff, and I'd go check out all the games that I'm looking forward to that I just spoke about earlier and play them and shit. Because like generators, I could just power everything off generators, and there's going to be more than enough fuel in the world for fucking just me, isn't there? Or like however many couple of thousand people there are left. Also, I'd go loot them all, Dawn of the Dead style, just for fucking shits and giggles. Now I've got guns, so I'll probably shoot stuff too, or shoot a rocket launcher in fucking, I don't know, McDonald's or where the fuck ever, and then lastly, my same thing was to go check out Area 51, somewhere like that, because, or go on Google Maps before the internet dies and find out all the like blacked out spots and go check all them out and stuff. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, can you remember them things we looked at when like Peru or something like that, and they've got like they're miles and miles long, but they're in the shape of animals. Yeah, that'd be wicked to go investigate them and stuff. That'd be awesome.
It'd be rubbish. You can't fly a helicopter. It just looks like loads of rocks.
That is kind of the problem. You could play a simulator, a plane simulator, but then would you trust? You could probably learn how to fly to a certain degree, but then would you trust your skills that you'd figured out in a fucking simulator by yourself to fly a plane to fucking America or something? I mean, like I said, we could go through the Channel Tunnel, or even the Channel. You could pilot a boat across the Channel. Yeah, I think that's what they call it for a boat, or sail a boat, pilot. Who the fuck knows? But you could get across.
Tell that you're a boat expert.
yeah, I'm a marine expert. But anyway, I could get across the channel in a boat because it's only like, what is this? A few miles, I think, at the shortest point.
You've got plenty of options.
So I could get to that landmass. That wouldn't be a problem. Like, I wouldn't need to learn how to fly or anything, or sail a boat. So.
What kind of stuff do you reckon you'll do when you start going to that crazy time where like you bored shitless, you start talking to yourself, like, telling yourself really, do you know what I mean? Because there's going to be a time when, like, without any conversation and stuff, you're going to start going a bit cuckoo.
Oh, you'll do what he does in, like, you'll do, like, what he does in I Am Legend, you'll have, like, a mannequin that you'll, like, see every,
Gotcha, yeah,
or, like, Castaway, you'll have a Wilson, won't you? Wilson!
Oh, yeah.
The ladies possibly have another option.
What?
Which is to raid a sperm bank and create a new master race.
You'd have to,
like Adam and Eve.
Thing is with that though.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be quite incestuous?
Yeah, it'd have to be.
No, not necessarily, because if you got,
true.
If you found a way to freeze the sperm,
fathers, would you?
You'd have to go to. Here's the thing though, you'd have to go to that sperm bank within the 2 days, the 2 weeks or whatever it is that the power would stay up. Yeah, you'd have to get all that stuff, go take loads of generators and keep topping up the fuel so the jizz stayed frozen. So then you could, every like 8 months or 10 months or whatever, you could use a different sperm so the incest would be lessened.
Do you know how long it takes to make a baby, Nathan? Like how long it stays cooking?
It's 8 months.
8 or 10. It's 8 or 10.
No, but I'm saying 10 because you're gonna want a
month to
a rest, couple of months rest.
9 months, Nathan.
Is it? I don't fucking know.
It's common knowledge.
I haven't had a baby for a long time because like one's not come out of my sheeness for quite a while. So.
It's sad to lower the tone, but it's an option. Nevertheless.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether I could. I think I'd be a pussy, and I'd quite happily let the human race die out. Than
here's the problem with it.
Here's this.
Could either of you would either of you be fine with giving birth by yourself? Because there's no
No.
one there for you. You'd have to deliver your own baby.
I
That
didn't
would
say
be
I wanted
tricky.
to. I just said it was an option.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Take one for the the team, the human race. But yeah,
You'd
No.
effectively be like God as well, which might be quite cool.
not
because-
really. You'd
well,
probably be like a Jesus or something in their Bible or whatever.
Oh my God!
You could,
You could create a whole new generation. You could make your own Bible. You could like create a completely new generation. You are God, and like completely make like a new world and a new Bible, and yeah, make yourself like a little army of Rugrats that are gonna, it'd be wicked. You could put all fucking crazy shit in there.
So your strategy is to make a cult. So whenever the other few
Have
thousand
small
people,
incestuous children.
so when the other few thousand people come across you, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on here?" You're gonna be like some crazy
Yeah.
cult like in
Get all
Fallout.
Lord of the Flies on their ass. It'd be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all right.
Go,
It'll
go,
work.
children.
Yeah, you're gonna be like the children of the atom.
It'll be fine. It'll work.
Yeah,
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe this situation has already happened. Maybe
could be.
God, Jesus was the last person on Earth, and we all
No,
disappeared.
because that doesn't work. Because Jesus is like
Boy.
thousands of years after, humans had exist. The modern human had exist for like more than 2,000 years or something before Jesus
What if
came
God
around.
was then? What if God
so
was?
that-
What if this
Yeah.
infamous God? What if he was like actually like one day just everyone fucked off and all disappeared? Maybe it's them bastard aliens in Area 51.
Could be. We won't know till we investigate. So But yeah, anything else anybody else would like to do that particularly tickles their fancy?
I think I'd kind of like act out all my favourite movie scenes and stuff. As weird as it is, like go to all like the places like that they got filmed.
As
and
you
stuff.
start losing your mind.
Oh, go to Hollywood, and like
Yeah.
you'd have a fucking whale of a time.
You wouldn't. I think most things would be quite empty, to be honest. Things like that wouldn't be fun for long.
Yeah. How
Not
long
on
before
your
you
own.
how
It'd be
long
nice
before you
if
do almost
you had a
anything you
couple of
could
people
to start
left
searching
over.
the world?
If you
How
had
long
a
do you
small
think you could
posse, it'd be quite bearable, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
otherwise,
I'd take a
no.
Polaroid. I'd take a Polaroid camera, so that when I do, like, in the hopes that I do find someone, I can show them what I've been up to.
Your sad little scrapbook
This is what
of
I
one.
did.
This is
my
me
sad
drawing a
scrapbook.
moustache on the Mona Lisa. This is me fucking, setting fire to the Louvre or whatever. This is me fucking in the Colosseum, blowing the walls up with rocket launchers. I'm sure they're gonna love it.
Giving myself rabbit ears and the pictures and stuff. Like, yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, but it would be
Yeah.
like the pictures from my new Bible.
Yeah, I don't think those people are gonna be so convinced with your whole new society, but yeah,
Cool. I've got the aliens on my side. They'll like brainwash them or something. It'll
that's
work.
possible.
I think I'd just be lonely and sad.
No, I think you would be to a degree, but that's the point. Is like you always get up to that point in, like they do, like he does in I Am Legend. Like he doesn't even think about other people for X amount of time, and then someone like he's still doing it because it's part of his ritual, but he's not really expecting anyone to come at that point.
Ritual.
But then where he goes to that aircraft carrier, doesn't he? And he's got that transmission. He goes there every day, doesn't he? That's part of his,
Routine.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then he goes and hangs with all his dummy friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, but he wasn't expecting that girl to arrive, but she did, didn't she? So,
Fucked
so
shit up.
you probably find someone eventually, but it's like the fun you get to have before that point, where you start losing your mind a little bit. That's where the magic. That's where the
Totally
magic happens.
unhinged.
So, but yeah, I think we've covered some cool things. So,
We'd have some fun. I'd
Yeah,
proper
definitely.
like fuck your room up just for the
oh, that's nice.
shits and giggles. Like
So-
I think, to be honest, that's the first place I'm going.
What, to set fire to the
Yes.
fucking house or whatever. Nice.
Yes. Trash all your shit. Find all like your dirty secrets.
And then what happens is you realise you're not the only person alive, and I'm right behind you, and I'm like, what the fuck? You just burned all my fucking shit.
Oh God, do you know what? I would stay in that fire if it was just you and me and left in the world, Nathan. Swear to God, I'd stay in there.
No, but it wouldn't
I'd
just be
happily burn.
you and me. It'd just be like, I'm the first person that you come across or whatever. Or here's what would happen.
And I'd want the world to end.
On your way back from setting fire to my house, you'd see this car crossing halfway through, and then you'd realise it's me, and then we'd get out of the car and speak to each other, and then we'd realise we'd just set fire to each other's house. And we're like,
Was that some soot on your face, Nathan?
oh shit.
Fight to the death.
Yeah, and that's.
Oh my god. Godzilla versus Mothra type
Could be quite
scene going
amazing.
on.
I was
We
thinking
could
more
do
like,
it in one of them tiny model villages, Nathan.
well, like in Hot Fuzz. Good shit.
Yeah. See, we'd have a whale of a time, like
That
if
is
we were the
quite
last
good.
person.
Well, what they say hell is, being trapped with your best friend or whatever. Whereas, like, being trapped with someone who annoys you is what keeps you entertained. It's like Red Dwarf or whatever, where Holly, the AI computer, sets him with Rimmer, like his arch enemy, purposefully to keep him like engaged and sane, because he can, because they can fucking annoy each other and stuff, and that's like a
I
topic,
guess so.
thing
Like,
for them to do.
it'd be so much worse, like, being with your best friend, because, like, you'd fucking hate each other. But
Yeah,
if we already hate each other,
Exactly.
then, can't get much worse.
The only way you've got is up, and plus, you can take pleasure out of pissing each other off, can't you? So
I don't know if, like, that's a worthy risk, though. To, like, become friends with you. That's... don't know if I'd take that risk.
how dare you?
Take a ball to a china shop, no problem. But yeah.
Well, you'd probably get eaten by the lions I set out. So it's
No,
because
you'd
you'd be
have
trying to
alien
tame.
buddies.
No, because you'd be trying to tame them, and then you get eaten, and be like, oh well.
Game over.
So then I'd be off to Area 51 or something.
Oh no! Can you kill me after that, at least?
Maybe I'll get the alien to kill you. We'll have a chinwag.
He's my alien. He's my friend.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'll have you know
Probably.
it's a
You
she
suck.
as well. So, or an
Well,
it.
maybe it's a shim.
So
Maybe it's a whole new gender.
it's possible, or no gender at all. Anywho, I think we've covered a lot of stuff there. Let's leave it there as usual. I think we've helped the world and thought of some ingenious things for everyone. But yeah, okay, so we shall leave it there. Wow, that's this week's Recon Cast done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed our shenanigans and tomfoolery. And feel free to join in with our nonsense by posting your ideas for topic 3 in the comments. And as well as a name check, your topic could feature in an upcoming episode. Anywho, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe for more BS of a similar nature. Thank you and goodbye.